OK, to South Asia and Pakistan, where the first results of the votes cast in Thursday's general election are being revealed. So far, independent candidates backed by Imran Khan's PTI party, which was barred from the ballot, are in the lead, tied for first place with the Pakistan People's Party, which is headed by former Foreign Minister Bilawal Bhutto Zardari. The Muslim League Party, led by ex-PM Nawaz Sharif, is currently in third place. Well, Khan himself is behind bars and was recently sentenced to a total of 24 years on corruption charges that he denies. And while votes are still being counted, a coalition government can only be formed with a total of at least 134 seats. Well, tragedy struck Pakistan on the eve of the vote. At least 30 people were killed and dozens more wounded by two bomb blasts targeting the election offices of a political party and an independent candidate in the country's southwest. The Islamic State terrorist group has claimed responsibility. Let's cross now to Salman Javed, Director General of the Pakistan-Afghanistan Youth Forum, joining us from Islamabad. We welcome you onto the programme, sir. What do you make of the preliminary results, in particular the apparent clear success of independent candidates?
Well, first of all, the elections, in my point of view, they were unprecedented because many people came out. There was a large turnout. People wanted to exercise their right to vote. And this was heartening to see because of the political polarization that we are witnessing in Pakistan for past 3 or 4 years. This was something which was inevitable because people wanted to express their choice, express their prerogative through their vote. And they have done that. So the initial results were very much obvious because people were actually in retaliation of the policies being peddled by the PDM government or their backers. People wanted to, cast their vote in favor of those candidates who were marginalized, who were pushed to the corner. And that's why we see that the independent candidates actually were at the lead when the first results came out.
Just looking into the polls here, we saw that Nawaz Sharif, former PM, long-time figure in Pakistani politics, he had been big favourite, I believe, going into the ballot. How was it expected that he would be so far back at this stage?
Nawaz Sharif was not that much a favorite in the balloting process because the discourse which was generated in last 7-8 years in Pakistan, it substantially damaged Nawaz Sharif's political outlook. Also, some of the policies of the political party of Nawaz Sharif and Nawaz Sharif himself, leaving Pakistan, remaining in the self-exile mode, running the party from London. This was something which was not very much positively taken by the people of Pakistan, not only people of Pakistan, but also his party members as well and his followers. So I think whatever is coming out for Nawaz Sharif right now is actually the making of his own hands and his policies. On the other hand, there is a fact that we need to state over here that all the independent candidates were not backed by PTI. Many of them were backed by People's Party as well. That's why you are seeing a kind of neck-to-neck competition between People's Party and PTI right now at the ballot box.
How would you assess Pakistani public support for Imran Khan in light of his recent sentencing?
So the support for Imran Khan is not just a support for Imran Khan. It is mostly many people, for example, that I've met and talked to, they were not in favor of Imran Khan's policies when he was in power, but they voted for his party or the candidate that he was backing or any other independent candidate just because they do not like the other parties, just because they do not like the policies of other parties or the policies of establishment. And that, like I said earlier, that in the retaliation, they actually exercise their prerogative, their choice to vote in favor of those people who they think that can, bring a change into Pakistan. Many of the PTI workers or members I talked to, they said to me, they told me that if Nawaz Sharif has been, ousted by their vote, and even if People's Party make the government with the independent candidate, they'll be happy with that. So it's the kind of discourse which is playing a part over here, in managing the election results and voting.
We have about 30 seconds left, sir, but I just want to get your thoughts on who you think is most likely to become the next Prime Minister of Pakistan.
Well, that's a tricky question, but
Sure.
In my personal point of view, I think Bilawal Bhutto will be in a favorable position.
Okay, we wait and see. The preliminary results are coming in. We watch with interest. Regional analyst Salman, Javed, live from Islamabad. Many thanks.
Thank you.